What up, River Otter? How you doing? Been a minute.
We're still in the same day.
Sorry, I just dived into this again, and then I was instantly in a cutscene after teleporting into Sumeru. That caught me off guard.
Nahida, you already knew last night that we didn't break out of the samsara? Why did you tell us?
Would there have been a point? You would have spent the night with new worries, with tomorrow still out of reach.
Apparently, I closed the game when I did this, because I remember this cutscene. We've seen this.
In that case, you might as well rest within that brief moment of hope. An opportunity like that doesn't come by often, and I thought it might help you clear your minds.
Because we need to go find,
Paimon thought the
Dea.
Duke did that!
Not the Duke, bro. I forgot.
Guess you were looking out for us after all.
Of course. In the time we've been together, you two have been everything to me.
Bless her. Is Honkai and Wuthering Waves good? Honkai Star Rail is very much Persona if Hoyoverse did a Persona game, basically. It's like a Genshin Persona in space. That was a crazy way to explain it, but I hope that makes sense. Wuthering Waves I've not played too much to speak on, but I think the combat specifically is a lot of fun. Yo, J2 with the raid. Welcome in. How you doing? What's going on, Jay? How was the stream? What'd you get up to? Yeah, if you're comparing Wuwa to any of the games, I think it's like a mix of Genshin and ZZZ. Exploration of Genshin, but like more advanced in terms of its movement, and then the combat again is like closer to ZZZ from memory and from what I hear going down the line as well. But yeah, Jay, what'd you get up to? We first played Peak for free. How is Peak? I saw Anya stream a little bit of it, but other than that, I don't really know what's going on with it. I know you can play multiplayer as well. And how have you been getting into Wuwa?
Paimon's flattered and everything, but maybe you're taking things a little fast.
What I mean is, even though I had asked you to solve this puzzle, you two are still the only ones who can see me and sense my presence.
Yeah, we're quite literally everything to her. Like,
in other words,
the only people that she can communicate
here,
with.
I may as well not exist. That's why you two have been everything to me. Get it?
I get it. That's depressing and concerning, but damn.
Nahida's talking about confusing stuff again.
I don't think it's confusing at all.
Anyway, that's enough chit-chat. So, Traveler, did the new clues yesterday help you gain a new understanding of the situation?
Yeah. It's not a time loop. Her body's still being affected continuously throughout. And there's also a false version of herself, so time loop doesn't make sense in the first place. There's an inconsistency like Homeboy in the Bar. Sorry, this song slaps. Oh my god, I can't wait to react to the concert. Jesus. Sorry. Yo, it's so good, bro. Just the way it builds up. Sorry, the song took me out of the context of the game. Oh, you just started playing Wuwa, but you have an old account and you need to come back to all of it. So it was a lot. Yeah. So I'm also like very much at the start of the game, so I need to get on with it as well. Can we get a shout out going for Jay though, please? I'm not sure we had one, right, gang? But Genshin's been cool so far. Like, I'm actually really enjoying like my proper return to the game. Like, specifically as well, the story's been going great, so I'm really enjoying it.
Huh? Why are you scrapping your previous theory?
Because it was false.
Oh,
Like,
yeah,
her
you're
body's
right.
remembering past events.
How did we not notice that? In a simple time loop, people's physical conditions
Right.
should also reset.
So, what's your new hypothesis?
Oh, Lord. Did I do this already? What do you mean interpret again? Yeah, the games that you did this, dog.
Mercenaries rely heavily on muscle memory. And Dia was able to use her experiences to avoid injury in later samsara cycles.
Right, so this is interesting because she said she's the moon.
Moon, illusions, and lies. What do they all mean? Okay, Nahida said, the Akasha relies on the power of a gnosis to operate, as it is the manifestation of the God of Wisdom's power. It compile...
Was it this?
That doesn't sound
I
right.
feel like I did this already.
The beep is a prompt tone for Akasha operations. We still hear it every night, even though we removed our Akasha terminals.
Yeah. Did I click these all yet?
We've already experienced the Sub-Zeru's festival many times. And the day of the festival seems to be in a perpetual samsara.
So I just have to submit one of these. What's my new conclusion?
That doesn't...
Like, it will just pick one of these eventually.
That doesn't...
No? Wait, it won't. Oh. I was gonna say, I could have sworn I did this the other day. So it's making us redo this specifically for some reason, which is odd, but that's fine. We aren't in a time loop.
Oh, then the beep we hear every night could just be indicating the deletion
Right.
of our memories. That's why when we wake up, everyone thinks the Sub-Zeru's festival hasn't happened yet. It's already the next day, but everyone still thinks it's the day before.
Are we in the memories? Are we inside the Akasha? Are we just like a record of things? Like,
But muscle memory can't be erased.
no, because that's her
That's why
physical
Dia
body,
has
though.
been getting better at using her greatsword. Now everything makes sense.
Because it's muscle memory. It can't. It's not like. I guess if it feeds through the brain, maybe. I don't know.
A brilliant deduction.
Nahida, tell us if we're right or wrong.
To put it simply, it's as if you've mistaken
Yeah, okay,
a
we did
pyro
this.
crystal fly for a firefly in the night. You lost sight of its true nature because you focused too much on your perception that it glows.
Jay, you have a good one. Thank you again for the raid. Enjoy the rest of your day. And I hope you two have fun. Thanks for coming through.
That isn't simple at all.
Why don't you go talk to Miss Dia?
Yeah, because we had to go find
You
her.
might learn something new.
Right. She did help us find our latest clue after all. Let's go.
Da, 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 da. Sorry I missed chat. I don't know what's going on over there. What you guys got going on? Do, 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 do. Yeah, because we were yeah, this is what happened. Why did it make me do that entire cutscene again? This is why I was baffled. I was like, surely it can't be the same thing as last time. It was the exact same cutscene. Because the last thing that ended off, it was like, yeah, go find Dea. Alright, cool. You're a bad influence? Oh no, Hoyoverse, run me my check.
There you are. Really took me a while to find you.
As expected, Dia also didn't get hurt today.
Get hurt? Why would I? Don't underestimate me.
Yeah, she's just getting stronger and stronger. This is like training for her
Well,
at
you're
this
still
point.
getting used to your new greatsword.
Huh. Truth be told, I also think it's pretty strange. It just suddenly felt so familiar.
She's starting to catch on very quickly.
Wait a second. How did you know I got a new greatsword to begin with?
I was gonna say, where's her
Tell anyone about
where's her
it.
shock?
Traveler, could you explain the situation to her today?
Also, this
Gotten a little
this version of Dunyazad is so cooked, like she barely even says anything. She's just in the backdrop at this point.
Oh, that works.
What happened to you guys while I was gone? Did you get brainwashed by some cult?
Don't think too hard about it. Just take what we're saying at face value.
All right then, let me get this straight. You're telling me that my body's already gotten used to this
Yep.
great sword, but my brain just doesn't remember it?
Yes, your memory's being erased every day.
Then I'd have to disagree. That's impossible.
How?
Oh? Why do you think that?
If we've actually been reliving the Sub-Zeru's festival day after day, then what happened to the things we used, the money we spent, the food we ate?
Because it would be such a huge waste of resources, especially considering Dunyazad paid for this, all right? They couldn't do it over and over again. And the Akasha wouldn't... Like... The Akasha. The people from the academia wouldn't, like, fund this just for memes and lols. Obviously, it's some kind of research thing. But I do feel like this is, like... Their brain is, like, hardwired into, like, memories or something. Her body is remembering it through muscle memory because it has done it, but she still hasn't physically done it, like, in the world. Think of it like SAO, but instead it's in, like, the Akasha's memories is what my brain's thinking.
Common sense says my wallet should have emptied itself a long time ago. There's no way I wouldn't have noticed that.
But if the sages are behind this, if they utilize the entire city's resources as well as information supply, what would be the point of that?
Right.
To waste so much
They could
resources,
use the
though.
Akasha to record what everyone
Is it
did
like a
that
month?
day, and then use the city's resources to replenish everything.
That just feels absurd.
It's not very likely, but it's also not impossible.
No, it is impossible. I've got proof.
Oh?
You have proof? Where?
You two are surprisingly serious about this nonsensical discussion. Fine, I'll play along for a little longer. Come with me, Miss Dunyarzad. Please come along as well. I still can't guarantee.
she ain't even
this
saying
area
nothing.
is safe.
Paimon can't believe it's Dia who wants to show us something this time. 2 days ago, we were the ones taking her to see
True.
Dunyarzad.
Maybe an opposing force has got a hold of her after we spoke to her. Is the game not going to show me where I'm going? Story seems interesting. It's very interesting. It is very interesting, honestly. Also, from the back, because we've been talking about Fate, I just processed again how much Jean looks like Saber. Gonna go make a burrito and take down your laundry. Yo, enjoy the b-ball if you do play as well. We're playing basketball.
This is it.
Training doll? So this physically, if you've been training with it every day, would get more marks, right? But if it has the same marks...
Huh? This is a wooden training dummy. What about it?
See those marks on the dummy? Those are the result
Obvious.
of several days' worth of practice. Let's say the sages didn't replace it every day. Shouldn't it be hacked to pieces by now?
And then every day they have to make the same marks over and over again and replace it.
That's true.
This is based on memory somehow.
What if they did?
Then the sages would have had to reproduce every mark I left during previous training sessions.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm a professional fighter. My martial school has always emphasized the importance of refined control. The force, angle, and entry point of each strike is calculated and deliberate. That's why I remember every mark on the dummy, as well as my state of mind as I made each strike.
So she would know if they just made random marks to make it look like that.
It's just as they say. Each swordsman has their own unique style, and even the same swordsman can't make the same cut twice. It would be impossible to copy these marks.
Is it really impossible? What if they use some fancy machine to
Why? Why would they build something like that? No.
People often say that a camera's photo can never replace an artist's painting because the former has no spirit to it.
AI commentary? Who's in my party? I'll show you after this cutscene.
The same thing applies here. At a mere glance, I can differentiate carved marks from the results of combat training. Whew. Hope that cleared things up for you. Hey, is this that new brain exercise game that's been super popular
Brain-cise,
with the
Dr.
scholars
Kawashima's
lately?
brain training?
Surprisingly fun. Anyway, it's getting late. I should escort Miss Dunyarzad to Nilu's stage. See you later.
Wait, Nilu seemed to change her answer in the couple days we saw as well. I wonder how she's doing at this point.
Well, back to square one. Is our memory deletion theory also wrong? But at least we've reached some other conclusions in the meantime.
We're not in the real world. That's exactly what I'm saying.
Yep, that's true. So, can we think of any new ideas right now? Strange? Paimon feels like everything's been strange lately.
How come we've never thought about leaving the city? Oh, they didn't see when I had to go to a domain earlier and get some artifacts, but that's fine.
Huh? Leaving the city? You're right! It's really strange how we never thought of such a simple solution! Many things should become clear if we can confirm the flow of time outside of the city. I
Right.
can't believe it! Did we miss this because we're tunnel visioning too hard on our other theories? Or because we're just too
Unless we've been
tired?
influenced.
How about we go back and ask Nahida? Maybe we've forgotten something about leaving the city.
We leave this city. 3 and 4 areas. Wait, what? I'm multiple, but I mostly use Morvika, Ian-san, Farina, and Shillanen. They're all Natlan characters apart from Farina, who is Fontaine, so that's like... Oh, yeah. The game is massive. Let me show you the map real quick. So I'm in the... So there's Mondstadt, Liyue, Inazuma. Yeah, I'm in the 4th, like, location right now. This is the 5th. No, I'm lying. This is the 5th up here. And this is the 6th. So we're kind of... Yeah, the map's kind of... The map is kind of mapping. Inazuma is kind of small though. It's island based. To be fair, it resembles Japan in that way, right? And I guess if you count the chasm too, then the chasm exists. Like if you count that as separate. Yeah, it was about to be 7 in 2 months. Is that Nod Cry specifically? Is Nod Cry a separate location to Snezhnaya? Like without any story spoilers or... Welcome in, by the way, man. How you doing? And 8 next year, so 8 is going to be Snezhnaya. Bro, I think we're going to space. I think we're hitting Fast and Furious.
Time to move on. We shouldn't stay here.
Oh yeah, my team. So we have my wonderful, adorable child, Klee. When we reacted to trailers yesterday, we saw her mother, who I can't wait to summon. There's Shinobu, famed and esteemed ninja. I'm just using her because she heals and is helpful for me. There's Yelan. She's cool. I'm not going to say what she does on stream because I'll let you watch her trailer. Jean, protector of Klee. And acting grandmaster of the Knights of Favonius. So, yeah, that's her. It's an autonomous entity of Snezhnaya, but released independently for a whole... Okay, that's interesting. Nahida! My child number 2, how are you?
Nahida, we're back!
You're back early today. Did you find something new?
Sort of. We're mostly sure now that we're not in a
She's probably
time,
having fun a little bit.
and we also aren't in the real world. But at the same time, we have a new question.
Leaving the city. As far as I remember, you've mentioned your plans to do
Okay.
that twice before.
Damn, I love how good her memory is, by the way. I know she ain't really got much else to do, but still.
We did? But we don't remember anything. What happened after we talked about those plans? What did we say when we got back?
Let me think. I don't think you ever actually told me what the outcome was. Oh, it's probably more accurate to say that both times you never came back the whole night.
Now that Genshin is so expansive, it reminds me of Trails. I almost said the same thing yesterday, Mimi, when we were reacting to the trailers, and I was comparing it to One Piece. I was like, this is just Gacha One Piece and JRPG One Piece's Trails, like quite literally. Like, I think it's so interesting. It's so cool. But yeah, that's interesting. So did we actually really leave then? And then forgot once we came back? That would imply that are we all under a dream currently?
But you two sometimes stay out the entire night anyway, so at the time, I didn't think too much about it.
It is true that sometimes we lose track of time during our investigations. Before we know it, it'll already be the next day. But still, neither of us remember anything about leaving town.
Really? That's kinda strange. In theory, I should have already awakened all your memories.
Maybe this is the
Yep.
key.
Something here's definitely fishy. Let's get to the bottom of this tomorrow.
Yeah, is this Inception, bro? I've not even seen Inception. I just know it's about a dream within a dream. Are we dreaming? Collectively?
Memories are back! About that. Well, where should
Yeah, what do you mean by
Paimon
that?
begin?
Traveler, aside from your memories that were just restored, I have another message for you. Listen to it and you'll understand.
Why is this scaring me?
Can't go back. There are countless spaces here. Our Sub-Zero's festival in Sumeru City is just one of them.
A little mini version of ourselves. So we left ourselves a message last night. Did we?
Traveler, you should be missing 2 days worth of memories. Paimon will fill you in.
Why? Why do you know and I don't?
It's time to carry out our plan from yesterday. Okay, let's go.
Multiple spaces. Uh-oh, flashback. I don't know why Jean's here, but let's go. I'm concerned, but very interested in where this is going. Yeah, I haven't seen Inception. Oh, there's a waypoint here. I'm cooked. The fact there's a waypoint here, I already know I'm cooked.
Why can't we leave the city? What is the academia up to now?
Don't ask me. It's not like I can tell you anything. This is a direct order from the
Oh, they're
Grand
messing
Sage.
with us.
Just wait until tomorrow.
Tomorrow never comes.
I have a
That's
real
rude.
emergency. My goods have already arrived at Port Ormos. If I don't hurry, they'll be stolen.
I like this voice actor. This is like quite a unique one.
That's your problem. Make sure you make a request in advance next time.
But it's not like you can just predict business matters in advance.
It looks like the Academia already announced the lockdown
Right.
for Sumeru City today. How completely unsurprising.
They're treating this like it's COVID.
Let's go and question them. Hello, sir. Why can't we leave the city today?
Here we go again. Don't ask me. I don't know either.
Nikki, welcome in. How you doing?
We just received an order that no one is allowed to enter or exit Sumeru today. They didn't tell us anything else.
So they don't trust you?
Angering me won't get you anywhere. If I had that kind of insider info, I would have left this stupid post long ago.
That man said, I'm just doing my business, earning my minimum wage. Leave me alone. Valid.
It looks like he really doesn't know. If we can't get anything out of him, let's take matters into our own hands. Why don't we climb over the walls? Those guards can't be everywhere at
Why am I
once.
scared?
This is a good spot, and the guard hasn't noticed us at all.
Okay,
Let's
if
hurry.
Paimon waited here, that would explain what happened to us.
Huh?
So we did it solo.
Why? Are you going to leave Paimon behind? But what if things get really weird out there and you get into some trouble?
I'll scream, then come for me.
Paimon won't be able to help you.
Scream for Nahida if it happens.
Oh, Paimon knows that Paimon can't do much, but we've always been together, haven't we? Okay. Paimon will wait for you.
Damn, you might be more of my you might be more of my child than Klee. Happy Big Exhausted, you got oh, you got 2 tattoos today? What did you get? I've heard it takes a lot out of you, especially because they're like painful, right?
Promise Paimon that you'll come back as soon as possible. Just a quick look. And please, be careful.
I don't like this. This looks like in anime, you know, when there's weight or pressure on someone. I know this is the flashback, like, scenery, but I'm concerned.
Memories!
Yeah, we forgot.
Traveler!
Damn.
Paimon thought Paimon would never see you again.
So we both came back together, but I never came back.
I waited for you for hours and hours at the city wall and you never came back. You promised Paimon that you were only taking a...
Something about other spaces.
Paimon, calm down. She's here now.
Oh, I feel kind of bad for her.
You were saying.
Paimon doesn't care. Paimon wanted to go look for you, but you also said that Paimon should stay.
Yeah, thank God you did.
So worried and so scared the entire day.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Damn.
Okay. Paimon will forgive you. The most important thing is that you didn't actually disappear. Oh, Paimon was so scared that you had gone into another world.
This was the moment where I was like, this is my baby. This is the moment where I set up. Honestly, fair. Like, I think slightly before this, I realized Paimon is more like my child than anything else. Like, honestly. Like, I know we all joke and make fun of Paimon, but like, my theory when I first started playing this is she's actually like somebody grown. She just takes the form of a child. But no, now she straight up just looks like a child. And I'm thinking, is she like a child version of one of the shades?
Can you tell us your perspective of what really happened yesterday? I see. Using two people's different perspectives.
After that, you left the city. Paimon kept her eyes on you the whole time, but
Just
then
disappeared.
you disappeared in an instant.
Yeah, this is dreams or like some like digital reality. Like, she's still my emergency food. What up, Ree? How you doing?
No way! Paimon was watching you with the fullest attention.
What's your perspective, traveler? You sure you don't have any memory of this?
No idea, apparently.
I guess that explains
But we
everything.
seem to have figured it out in the
You
flashback if
also
we gave
lost your
ourselves
memories
information.
The last 2 times you tried to leave the city. Those days' memories can't be awoken.
So, if we
This is so
leave the
interesting.
city, our memories will be completely erased?
They're also erasing the memories of those who leave.
It really sounds like something big outside of the city is being hidden on purpose.
Is it big outside the city or inside the city? I don't know, man.
But this way, we'll also never discover what's outside.
This is purely speculative. There's no confirmation yet. But you know the theory that she's the god from the beginning? Don't you think after the video yesterday that theory is stronger than ever? I'm gonna have to go back and watch it. There was a lot going on, so I was processing and trying to understand a lot. I'm gonna have to watch it again. But the fact that like, she seems to have disappeared. I'm like, well, we were always together. No, I don't know. Is it though? It doesn't seem to line up with some of the stuff they said now I think about it. Without context of anything past Sumeru, what makes you think that theory is stronger than ever? I'm trying to remember stuff they said. Her new master? Oh! Oh! Yo, hold on! Hold on! My brain's doing it. When they said their new master... Yeah, remember that line about how she loves her new master more than... Yeah. That could be Paimon. But it doesn't... It also doesn't line up with the storybook segment at the very beginning where they talk about splitting the twins up. And the way they said it was if Paimon is her, right? The way they did it was as if it was like really malicious. So why would Paimon commit a malicious act and then just like hang with us? Why would she be turned into a baby even? Like, she's essentially a baby now. I don't know, man. It's interesting, but we'll figure it out. I have to start cooking, but I think... but I'm now thinking of getting back into Genshin, so thanks. Great stream as always. Ah, love you too, dude. I appreciate that. Enjoy the rest of your day. Enjoy the rest of your day. Hold on. Okay. She has the same logo on her chest that all the shades have on them. I don't know if she's really like a mini version of the shades, but she's definitely connected to them in some way. Yeah. because that was like the prevailing theory, like at the start of the game, that like we all had, that like there was some connection somewhere. And I've always joked that like, oh, Paimon's like this all-powerful god. So like representing the stars on her cape, like constellations, that is space. It does make a lot of sense that Paimon really could be her. And again, it's something we've joked about and said in the past, like, that could be a potential, but like, what the hell happened then? And honestly, if that is the case, then that just sets up for the Shades to be our villains of the story in a much more interesting way than I could have expected. And I do think we really are going to team up with the Fatui for sure. Maybe she can eat so much because inside of her is a hollow black hole space. Honestly, I rock with it. Some theories say Paimon is the god of time, since she can stop time when she... What? When we press pause? I didn't think about that. But some... I didn't even think about that function of the game being like a clue. That's really funny. But some NPCs in some quests said Paimon is unique since she can appear and disappear whenever she likes. That, to me, reads as time and space, though. I think popular consensus is that she's like a part of her with no memories. Yeah, that kind of makes sense, but how and why? How and why is my question, you know? We'll figure it out. Well, after that video, time is out of the question. That's true. But yeah, disappearing and reappearing when you want is definitely a spatial ability. So, yeah. The more we sit here and think about it, the more I'm thinking that that really probably is her in some way. Her child, I don't know, like a form of her. There's definitely relation there.
Something like a message? But how can we send it back?
Can't we leave it in one of our drugs? I mean, like, our USBs?
Don't look at me like that. I'm not used to being stared at. Well... Okay. You want something that can pass on messages, right? Give me some time and take care of Dunyarzad out for me.
Yep, now we're talking.
My God, who the hell was watching us? That was just a transition. Don't do that, Hoyoverse. Looked like somebody was spying the hell out of us. Alright, how long are we waiting exactly? Time's passing.
I'm done. Here you go.
What? Isn't this just an Akasha terminal?
I made some little changes.
Okay, techno.
Terminals are already capable of sending messages. I just tweaked it so that it could connect to any node.
Didn't know Nahida was Steve Jobs over here. Like, damn. Nobody, they love doing these angles where it looks like someone spies. It's the cameraman experimenting. Yeah, it's kind of funny. Like, at first, it caught me off guard, and then I realized it was just a transition.
To make something like this? Nahida, you really know the Akasha like the back of your hand. Anyway, we can use this now to record a message, right?
Yep. I'll help you save the messages. It should be pretty easy to use. I just can't guarantee the user's status and signal coverage when they're outside the city.
We'll never know until we try. At least we're taking the initiative now. Let's go then. Let's expose those sages.
Hey, yo, chill. I ain't trying to see all that. When I first played the quest, I thought the squirrel was doing all of this because the oh, when the when the squirrel's in your room. Yeah, that was kind of funny.
All right. Paimon isn't as worried about being separated since it happened once yesterday, but Paimon still isn't happy about it. Okay, see you tomorrow, Traveler.
Oh. See you later, my child, and also
That covers everything that's happened so far.
potential god.
Yeah, Yes. Although the signal was choppy and had some interference, we still managed to receive 2 messages from you when you were outside.
All right.
Okay, now that you
So that's how we got
understand
the
what's going
information.
on,
That's interesting.
Let's hear the messages together.
That's really fascinating. Yo, Nahida, our guy in the chair. You love to see it.
Can't go back. There are countless spaces here. Our Sub-Zero's festival in Sumeru City is just one of them.
Okay.
I've entered another space. Before me are flowing sandstone and howling fish. Impossible and surreal sights.
What do you mean by that?
All these spaces are empty. Except for the occasional ones that contain mute puppets rather than people. I can't sense any
That's
human
kind of
presence.
disturbing. So I don't think this really is a dream then. This really does feel more digital than anything. Like, unironically, like, SAO, like it's a game, bro. Puppets. She said NPCs.
That's one heck of an info dump. It sounds like you left the Sumeru city space when you set foot outside of the walls. But everything looked completely normal when Paimon was looking out from the inside. That's unbelievable. And if we take your word for it, the other spaces all had very weird contents.
There's another part here. We only received it last night.
These spaces have been disappearing, one after the other, absorbed by something like a sun in the sky. And now, even the final
Sun
space
in
has
the
also
sky.
disappeared. Behind me, a lot of spaces just appeared again from thin air. I get it now. Those spaces are actually...
Ain't no way it cuts off. Goddamn. Stupid ass plot device talking about, oh, he's cut off the recording so we couldn't. So we got transported back. So that's the end of the day. And at this point, I imagine we're transported back.
Why did the message end right there? What did the traveler want to say? What are those spaces?
I guess we gotta go back and find out.
Probably because yesterday just happened to end at that moment.
Right.
Oh, right. Paimon did hear a beep from the Akasha. Did it come from here or from the message?
The message. It should have come from the Traveler's Akasha terminal.
After the beep, Traveler said even the final space has also disappeared.
Mm-hmm.
Traveler, what do you think that final space could have been?
Oh, that was the me of yesterday. I have no memory of that.
Was that space actually the real world? But wouldn't a real space just randomly disappearing like
Right.
that be catastrophic? All the bizarre spaces I saw outside the city had one thing in common: a lack of human presence. My impression is that each day in this samsara only ends at the sound of that beep from the Akasha. That doesn't sound...
This one?
Oh, so that's what it is! After the sound of the beep, the final space, the Sub-Zero's festival, also disappears, and we're taken to the next day. Later on, Traveler also mentioned a bunch of new spaces materializing behind them. Do lots of new spaces appear every day?
Are there multiple controlled experiments like this?
Paimon's head is spinning. Just what are these spaces anyhow?
Well, consider this. For all the horrors of the Archon War, at its heart, it was just a game where a bunch of gods fought over 7 seats.
Yo, Lewis, thank you for the raid. Welcome in. How was stream and what did you get up to? How's it going? Can we get a shout out for Limbo Lewis, please? What up, Rune Harpy? How are you? What's going on? Welcome, welcome, gang. We're just doing some Sumeru and Genshin Impact. We're on Act 2. I think we're closing in on the end of it. But we just returned to Genshin fully after a 2-year break from the story quest. We caught up with Inazuma, finished Inazuma, and now we're in Sumeru. What up, Xena? How you doing? Good stuff, Rune Harpy. I'm not bad, thank you. We're doing all right.
So no matter how strange or spooky things may look on the surface, maybe all they point to in the end is a small and simple secret.
Wow, the Archon War, huh? That's an analogy and a half.
All right, let's organize our thoughts.
Where are you going?
Paimon has separation anxiety after the event the other day. Honestly, fair. Kurtwig, welcome in. How are you? Can I blame her? I can't. Oh, all right, is Dunyazad going to be there at the bench? Will anything be different? Oh, is he fit? Yeah. Can't blame her for that one. I don't think I go down here, do I? What the hell, boy? Why did I just... Oh, you did some Zenless Zone Zero.
Do you want some alone time to think? Alright then, Paimon won't disturb you.
You did some Zenless Zone Zero. Finally come back to streaming after 6 months. Decided to return on the highest... Brother? Let's not talk about this heat. I got my fan on me. The lights are on me, but I'm like, you know what? It's fine. I can suffer it. Love you some Genshin though. How are you enjoying it? Any favorite characters? Favorite characters? Always Kokomi. But on design, Morvika is insane. Otherwise, I like Klee as well. Klee's adorable. That's my child. We've adopted her. Yeah, Sumeru keeps cooking me in terms of like looking for where I need to go. Like, absolutely getting destroyed. But yeah, guys, go and check out Lewis if you haven't already. I appreciate the raid, man. And I hope you enjoyed your first stream back. I need to get on with ZZZ. I need to catch up with Volume 2. No Dunyazad? We're just sitting here thinking then, huh? The entire time.
The dance of Sub-Zeros is about to begin. I'm going to go watch it.
You sound depressed.
Okay. Why don't you go ahead, Dunyarzad? We still have some other stuff to do first.
Okay then. See you later.
Damn. Why she sound like that?
Have you figured it out yet, Traveler? Time is ticking away. Awesome! What is it? Paimon wants to know. Oh, wait, no. Let's meet up with Nahida first. You can tell us both together. This time, we're gonna get to the truth.
Or... why don't we... I'm telling you, man, we need to clip the Academia guy's ankles, and we'll probably be okay. Kokomi is an angel for sure. Klee needs to be protected at all costs. A true little bean. And Ito. I like Ito. Ito's fun. That's a fair pick, I think. This is the one just outside the city, yeah? Or just by the edge of the city. I know I clip ankles is killing me. Yeah, you know exactly what I'm saying. If I say that, I think it's a perfect descriptor of what I need to do to this man. Nahida, help us.
You're back. I've been waiting forever for you two. Judging by the looks on your faces.
Oh, actually, I need to be right back and take a quick break, gang. I realize I need to respond to an email. And I should probably get myself some more water as well, so I'm staying hydrated in this heat. Guys, make sure you're drinking water. Go get some snacks if you need it. We will be back soon.
For
When they said the sun will come out tomorrow, I didn't realize they meant it will never go away. Bo, welcome in. How are you? What's going on? Honestly, Lewis, smart move. Bo, you gotta let us know. You gotta let us know. Bo, why don't you hop in? Oh, you don't use Discord, yeah? You can't use the Discord for some reason. I was gonna say, if Bo hopped in voice call and stream their pools, that would be crazy. That would be insane. Oh, you stream on Twitch? Gang, say less. Gang, say less. Bet. We're gonna be able to see it somewhere. Guys, go check out Bo. We're getting some. How many summons do you have? You trying to C6 Saber, yeah? Oh. Over 8. Yo, over 800 is insane work. That's so funny. You're gonna have to hard luck, have a good time. Are you still in a lot of pain? I hope you recover soon, Mimi. We'll catch you in a little bit.
Are you ready to take your Sumeru's exam and graduate from the festival?
Exam?
Okay. First off, have you discovered the hidden truth?
Hell no. Alright, so walk on with the spaces about hidden presence.
Bizarre spaces I saw outside the city had one thing in common. A lack of human presence.
Dreams. What did I say at the start of this? We're in a dream.
Those spaces remind me of dreams. Like the one I had in the Avidia
Exactly.
Forest. Except these have no sign of human presence.
So it seems like this is exactly what I thought it was. I just want to click the rest just to see if there's anything to unlock.
The Sub-Zero's festival many times. And the day of the festival seems to be in a perpetual samsara. Okay, Nahida said, the Akasha relies on the power of a gnosis to operate, as it is the manifestation of the God of Wisdom's power. It compiles the wisdom of the entire populace, and it grants knowledge to the people.
So they're using the Akasha to trap us in an eternal dream? Like some infinite Tsukiyomi?
People in Sumeru don't dream. What a strange phenomenon.
Alright, what's the truth behind the dreams?
We are all in a dream. It isn't that the people of Sumeru don't dream. Rather, the Akasha is taking their dreams from them.
And that's what you were experiencing when you left Sumeru.
People in Sumeru think they don't dream, but the truth is the Akasha steals their dreams.
It doesn't steal it from
without them
children?
knowing it. And those spaces with no human presence?
They're stolen dreams, yeah.
Stolen dreams without
Okay.
that would explain why they sounded so weird when she was trying to describe them.
So I pretty much had it on lock from like quite early that we were trapped in dream. This was basically Inception type beat.
Huh. So people in Sumeru do dream after all. In fact, we're all in one big dream together right now.
And Nahida can infiltrate the dreams.
Correct answer. Now, how did you conclude that the Akasha is capable of this?
The Akasha's operation requires a gnosis.
The Akasha relies on the power of a gnosis to operate.
It grants knowledge. It compiles the wisdom of the entire populace. So of course it would be able to steal, right?
It compiles the wisdom of the entire populace.
That doesn't make sense. All right, never mind. I thought it did. Never mind. I'm crazy apparently.
It is the manifestation of the God of Wisdom's power.
And it grants knowledge to the
And it
people.
grants knowledge to the people.
Oh, okay. Those dream-controlling creatures in the forest also get their power from the Dendro Archon, right? That would explain why the Akasha has the ability to control
makes sense.
people's dreams too.
Because I did say towards the start of this that Nahida essentially would just be like a big version of the little guys that trapped us in a dream when it felt like we were drugged. Like that's the same thing.
But Is stealing everyone's dreams really how the Akasha compiles their wisdom? Isn't there anything more to it than that?
Dreams are fantastical, complex, and full of imagination. People's brains are the most active
Yeah, that
when they're
makes sense.
dreaming. In other words, dreams are rich bundles of human wisdom.
But why is it to this extent? There's no way Sumeru's been... People in Sumeru haven't been living the same day over and over and over again, so why is this happening now? What are they tampering with?
So in other words, the complete opposite of how Hypatia understood it. Paimon remembers her saying that the sages think dreams are foolish delusions, and the fact that no one dreams is a blessing from Greater Lord Ruka.
That's kind of crazy.
So it was all a
So they've been manipulated to think that way so that they they don't question it and they're not mad about
The
it.
real story is that the sages from the academia are using the Akasha to steal people's dreams for their own use, huh?
Oh? By the sounds of it, you understand the current situation pretty well. So then, what about the samsara?
The Grand Sage's speech.
Grand Sage said,
Yeah.
"Go celebrate the birth of that god to your heart's content."
He definitely meant something more by that. But
Those spaces kept disappearing before my eyes.
right.
But as soon as that beep sounded, many more spaces materialized.
Like they're doing some experiment.
Those dreamscapes kept vanishing. But as soon as that beep sounded, more new spaces appeared.
Nope.
I can't seem to cohesively piece everything together.
Mass production of dreams.
Correct. The Akasha is keeping each person's brain in a constant dream state, but also separating their consciousness from their own dream. Their disembodied consciousness is placed inside the collective dream of the Sub-Zero's festival along with everyone else's, while their now vacant dreams are harvested by the Akasha. No one is any the wiser as another day passes in the dream, and so begins another samsara cycle.
Let me reprocess that. So insane. The disembodied consciousness is placed inside the collective dream of the sub. Yeah. While their now vacant dreams are harvested by the Akasha. No one. So they're really trying to figure something out right now. They need to figure something out so hard that they've trapped the people this way.
People wake up to yet
Why?
another dream about
What
the
are they looking
Sub-Zero's
for?
festival. The dreams that belong to them are once again harvested by the Akasha. And so it continues.
So, this is like a dream factory, and the Akasha is a dream harvesting machine. Did Paimon get that analogy right?
Very good, Paimon. Using analogies.
Are they trying to find out about Nahida? Is that all it is?
Okay, so that beep we keep hearing is actually from our real-life Akasha terminals. Taking off our terminals in this dream doesn't
Because
do
you're in a
anything.
dream. Yeah.
Alright, last question. Who am I?
I mean, that's pretty obvious. She said she was the moon, but
They say that alchemical divination is the Dendro Archon's divine revelation. So then, if Nahida has referred to herself as the moon...
So you noticed.
yeah, Lesser Lord Kusanali. I mean, we knew this, right? This character has been, like, marketed. We know, like, she's the Dendro Archon. This isn't news to me. I summoned the character for a reason.
I thought that one would be the hardest question.
It's the easiest.
Asked. That wasn't hard at all. Even Paimon guessed that. Everything about you is different. We just didn't want to expose you with
Literally, it's like, I'm sure everyone playing this for the first time just knew, like, yeah, this is... Even if... I don't even know if the trailers came out by this point, but I know for a fact everyone knew regardless.
Now that you mention it, Nahida, you've been hinting to us since the very beginning. It's funny. Thinking back to when we were asking all over the place for info about Lesser Lord Kusanali. Paimon
Yeah, we
didn't
finally
expect
found
to
her.
meet you like this.
Yes, those can wait until we're back in real life.
So you're in the dream? Or are you, like... Surely you're not dreaming also. Maybe you are. Maybe you can infiltrate dreams for whatever reason. I don't know.
On the other hand, I'd be happy to answer any more questions you have about here and now. You asked me this question before.
Yeah.
My answer was, it would literally blow your minds.
Would it wake us up from the dream? Is that what it is? And maybe kill us?
Now that you know this is all a dream, this answer should hopefully make more sense. Have you heard the saying, don't wake a sleepwalker? Likewise, if someone suddenly had told you all this instead of you learning it on your own, your notion of reality and dream would be thrown into irreversible confusion. I couldn't expose you to that kind of risk.
I mean...
That's why I could only give you very subtle hints and some suggestions. Long story short, I'm really sorry I had to keep you guessing.
Would the outcome really have been that different? I don't know.
Firstly, this dream we're in is completely based on reality. People have already experienced this Sumeru's festival, so it would be very difficult for them to find anything that strikes them as surreal.
It's a storytelling device to hide info. Quite literally. That's why I'm like this. It didn't feel like that was a good excuse for it though. You know? I'm like, I don't know if I believe that entirely. Like, I feel like we would have been fine if you told us. We've seen crazy things.
Secondly,
Fine.
You're probably wondering why people don't have any memories from earlier samsara, right? That's because people don't remember their dreams most of the time anyway.
Fair.
And in any case, their actual dreams are being taken away from them by the Akasha. So whenever they wake up in this dream of the Sumeru's festival, they don't remember anything from their previous identical dream.
What up, Stani? Welcome in. How you doing?
That reminds Paimon. Traveler had a dream when we were in the Avidia forest, but couldn't see what it was about after waking up. Is that an example of what you mean?
Yes. Only after receiving the blessing of Dendro can a person gain the Dendro element's dream-enhancing power.
Oh.
The feelings of deja vu. Meanwhile, everyone else has no idea.
My
that
in-law
they are
told
in
me
the
what deja
Sumeru's
vu is. That's
festival
crazy.
samsara, while their dreams are stolen from them over and over again.
Okay.
Can humans really keep dreaming forever like this? Will it ever end?
Yeah, because people
if
will just
so,
die eventually, no?
When?
We might
Like if
say
we don't
mental
eat.
Fatigue has already answered this question. Eventually, there's only so much that people can tolerate. Especially those whose health is compromised to begin with. Like Dunyarzad.
Right.
This relentless exploitation takes an even harder toll on them.
And that's probably why she sounded depressed in the dream, because she's just cooked. Her body's cooked.
Nobody knows a thing. We've got to put a stop to this.
I think we're good.
Deceiving the people of Sumeru with no regard for their safety. No matter what they're trying to do, this is unforgivable. After we end the Sumeru's festival samsara, we have to look into them.
How can the sages of the academia do this behind their archon's back? This is ridiculous!
In the end, I'm just the moon. The real sun is long gone.
A sun and a moon?
Ruka Devata?
Nahida's talking in riddles again.
Because you don't feel, because you're lesser lord, not the greater lord. Is that what she's saying? Here we go.
Oh, we're out of time today.
I'll tell you how to break free of the samsara tomorrow. See you then.
Pretty sure you felt something when we keep guessing that. Wait, what?
Good morning, Nahida. Wait.
Where's
Now
Dunyarzad?
that Paimon remembers everything, should we instead say good morning, Lesser Lord Kusanali?
Is she good? She got a headache. That's not good.
What's wrong, Nahida? You don't look...
I'm afraid that what you're thinking right now is correct.
If you tell me she's dead, I'm leaving.
Did Dunyarzad already disappear?
What do you mean disappear? What do you mean disappear?
The real Dunyarzad's consciousness has indeed disappeared. It can no longer endure the constant dream harvesting.
First of all, this anime cutscene is crazy right now. This pose, I knew she was gonna go, dude. I called it. Damn.
Paimon can't believe it. Wait, so what about that
The
other...
dream one, is she just gone?
Just, what is she? Is she also going to disappear?
Sorry, this is messed up though. she died in I didn't think it would be happen in a dream. She died in a dream. For 40 days and 40 nights trapped in a dream.
She's actually something like a puppet, but not completely. The real Dunyarzad's consciousness could no longer keep playing her.
So there were, like, from Daya's memories or something?
So another Dunyarzad appeared to replace her in the dream. Just like the grass and the trees, that Dunyarzad is just a building block of the dream that helps to keep it going.
That's messed up.
Personality-wise, she's nothing like the real Dunyarzad.
Puppets are stiff and can't copy a living person's
Wow.
vitality.
Yeah, they really killed her off like that, though.
They're just there as filler. You know, speaking of which, the old Dunyarzad might not have been too different from a puppet.
What do you mean by that? Choose your words carefully.
I really believe that she met you within her consciousness, and it was you who inspired her. So you do remember her after all.
Yes. Back then, her family was overly protective.
Right, you're talking about... Okay.
No one cared about her personality or thoughts.
You're talking about how people treated her.
She only lived to stall her Elazar. I just gave her a little wisdom so she could look at life in a new way. So that she could be her own person. But even so, she's still...
Damn, she never even got to see Nilu dance or anything.
Far from it. I'm still a long way off from being a real Archon.
Damn, dude.
I couldn't even save her. If I were a competent Archon, I wouldn't have let my most faithful follower die at the Sumeru's festival with so many regrets.
On her birthday! Her most faithful follower dying in a dream of her birthday, living over and over again.
Please don't beat yourself up over it, Nahida.
Dog.
It's the Sage's fault, and theirs alone.
I'm not beating myself up. All I did was to rationally observe the distance between myself.
What does real Archon even mean? What does that even mean? Venti and Zhongli out here gallivanting, doing whatever the hell they want. Raiden Shogun almost cooked her entire people. I think you're doing okay.
Don't be like that, Nahida. Even real Archons are still allowed to be sad.
Right.
To prevent more tragedies like this, we must end the samsara as soon as possible.
Great, but how do we do that?
Although the Sumeru's festival dream is under the Akasha's control, only humans can dream. Even the Akasha is unable to create them. That means this dream belongs to a host who created it.
Not this. Who would create this dream? And it can't be Dunyarzad if she's just this puppet in this world now.
Huh? So, how should we find that person?
Imagine it's Nahida's dream.
Well, if this is someone's dream, then everything here must come from deep within their consciousness. Which means, with the power of imagination, they can change anything in this dream.
Imagination?
She would have done that by now if
What
it
do
was
you
her
mean by
dream.
that?
Imagination means breaking through what you perceive as normal. Like when the server at a tavern brings a plate to you, you'd naturally assume that food is on it. However, if you're the dream's host and you become aware that you're dreaming, when you imagine gold and more on the plate,
Manipulating the dream. Lucid dreaming.
the dream will respond in kind, and the server really will bring you gold and mora. But right now, our host is unaware that this is a dream.
So we have to find who that
No
is.
matter how many times they're served, it will always be food. Find some way to make that person realize that they're dreaming. Usually, once that happens, the person will wake up and the dream samsara will be broken.
But apparently we can't just tell them because you weren't able to just tell us. So we have to go through some convoluted methods to show them they're in a dream also. Otherwise, this story plot didn't make sense, Nahida, and you wasted our time.
How are we going to find them, though? If it could be anyone, it'd be like looking for a needle in a haystack. And even if we did find them, how are we supposed to make them realize they're dreaming?
Right.
After all, like you said, don't wake a sleepwalker.
Zhongli let his nation be free. No, sorry. Venti let his nation be free. Zhongli faked death to let his nation rule without an Archon. Yep, Raiden was stuck on eternity and kept her nation closed to stay. closed to stay safe. To be honest, Nahida is the one Archon trying hard to keep her nation safe. She's doing her best. She's doing her best. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, she comparing herself to these other guys, and I'm like, well, I don't know, Nahida. You're doing your best over here. You could have just ran away from it all.
It's extremely difficult, yes. But the only ones who can do it are you two. Remember, everything you've achieved up to this point has all been for the sake of finding the host and ending the samsara. As for me, during this time, I'll be out of town.
Out of town? Are you going to that place full of dreams where the Traveler went?
Here we go. I wonder how it will affect her.
Yes. I want to try something. There must still be a small wisp of possibility. Hurry and go. Dreams are supposed to be fantastical, romantic, and full of pleasant surprises.
Bless her.
Unnecessary things like this samsara need to end.
Paimon's still a little upset that we've
Yeah,
come
that
this far,
sucks.
only for Dunyarzad to...
Like, the game was definitely setting her up to perish, but like, this is wild.
She was such a good person, with such a simple wish. But
Like, how's
fate
Daya gonna
against
take
her.
this?
Yeah. Saving Dunyarzad is what kept us going this whole time. But we mustn't lose hope, Traveler. Dunyarzad would definitely want to see us save everyone else. So let's break the samsara for her sake. Paimon's wondering, do you think the sages would get one of their own to be the host of this stream?
Yeah, like the guy at the end.
It would be easier to control it that way, no?
Knowing the plan, they'd probably become aware that they were dreaming. An unsuspecting host would be less likely to realize this is a dream. Yeah, that makes sense.
That's true. Plus, the sages probably weren't counting on there being other factors beyond their control, like Nahida and us. So, who do you think the host of the dream is?
Faris. You think so?
Oh, that would make
Because of the
sense.
history of the story?
Faris, the Knight of Flowers, is a symbol
Yeah,
of
that makes sense. The
Sumeru's
protagonist.
festival, right? Pretty core character. Let's go ask him some questions, shall we?
Zhongli and Venti still somewhat look over their nation in disguise. Wait, hold on, what was that? Quest-wise, whereabouts are we, by the way? JP, how's Honkai Star Rail been going? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Please. Nah, not even close. Wait, 35 more minutes?
Onwards.
Until you
We
can
have
summon?
work to do.
Yo, JP, Bo's gonna summon 800 times to get that C6 or that E6 saber. You don't even know if you want saber. I think I kind of do, just because fate. Yeah, you got stonks. Yeah, you gotta stream it. So JP, we might need to talk about some content stuff. Where the hell is homeboy at? Oh. Was he not? Ah, naruhodo.
You're back. You left in a hurry last time. Is everything okay?
What's up, bullet pointing when I'm a... Wait, the gacha numbers thing? I actually don't know what you're talking about. I'll let you know. Maybe a voice chat later.
Everything's fine. Just, it's a little hard to explain. Would you mind taking part in a little experiment with us?
An experiment? That came out of nowhere. I'm listening, though.
Pinch yourself.
What do you need me to do?
Could you make a wish?
You want me to make
You
a
think
wish?
that would work though?
Is
Wouldn't
that
it?
a new Sub-Zero's festival tradition or something?
So British.
Questions, more wishing!
What up, Flo? How you doing?
Okay. Okay. My wish. My wish. Okay. I'm a little nervous saying this out loud, but I want Miss Dunyarzad to be happy.
Well, that one's cooked.
Oh.
Yeah, unfortunate.
I
Anything
noticed
else?
earlier that she looked a bit down, and she wasn't really talking to anyone. She just doesn't seem like herself.
That's not her.
She's always so gentle and kind, and all the kids love her. I've also wondered if the reason she asked me to be Fairest Knight of Flowers is because I'm special to her.
Yeah. Don't ask a man to do anything for you. He'll think you have a crush on him.
So, you have a crush on Dunyarzad?
Literally.
Oh, is it that obvious?
This is cooked.
After what I just said, I guess it is.
This is cooked. You're telling me, right? She dies. We come to Homeboy because we think he might be able to break us free from the world, and the first thing he says is, I got a crush on her. Alright, bro. When was the last time you played before returning? So, I stopped playing like a couple of years ago, when like around the time Sumeru was coming out. And then I hadn't actually finished Inazuma yet. We finished Inazuma a couple of weeks ago, and now we're obviously in Sumeru going through this right now, so yeah. Damn.
When she placed the hat of the Knight of Flowers onto my head, she said to me, I want everyone to have a happy
bless her.
Sub-Zero's festival.
This whole we're just gonna get like positive memories of who she was, and through like everyone we talk to, aren't we?
What she didn't
Just to ring in
realize
home
is
that she died.
I'm not that interested in how everyone else feels. In that moment, I just wanted to be her Knight of Flowers for the rest of my life.
It was for the rest of her life.
100 years? I'll serve her till the end of time.
Is that why he's so willing to live the same day over and over again too, though?
Okay, yeah, that was a bit much. Felt like the right moment to get it off my chest, but that was pretty embarrassing. Okay, I'm ready to make my wish. I would like Miss Dunyarzad to appear in front of me right now.
If that works,
with a
that would be
smile on
crazy.
her face. Here goes.
Please come true.
I'm gonna
Nope.
open my eyes. Oh. Oh! You're
What?
Fucky!
Huh?
Sorry, but only one portion of Yelda candies per person. Back home you go.
It's a kid, ain't it? And I'll tell you why it's a kid that's streaming. Is because I could have sworn at the start of the story they said that like adults can't dream but kids can, or something along those lines. I thought he said that too, JP. I'm not gonna lie.
Nice try, you two. Anyway, never mind. I don't need to see her appear right in front of me. As long as she's happy.
Yeah, she might be happy in heaven. What up, Megaru? Did you just call us cuties? Really? Have you called me a cutie before? This might be new. The new feeling. More of that. How are you, Megaru? What's going on?
Guess he isn't the host of this stream after all. Should have expected it wouldn't be this easy.
Hey, hooray her! Hooray! Hey, boo her! Someone said that, like, I was watching the video on TikTok over and over again earlier, and someone commented that video as a modern day version of Seize Him! Boo her! Is the modern day Seize Him. It's so funny. I love it though. Hooray her! Hooray! Seize him! It's a kid. Probably.
It seems like everyone who knows Dunyarzad loves her, but none of them has any
Right, that
idea
sucks.
she...
My lady, step back.
Oh, it's gonna break my heart telling this to Dea.
That sounds like Dia! Oh, right. This is when Dunyarzad bumps into the kidnappers. Huh? But Dia can handle them. Hey, Traveler!
But we want to protect her now too. Just out of spite. Damn. What? Like take a big step? JP, is that what you're talking about?
Oh, it's you. Great timing. Please take...
Nah, you go.
Hey, this is my job. The homie Yanni's pay me, not you. You...
Damn, we're kind of disrespecting her a little bit.
Knock yourself out. Why are you so worked up anyway? It's not like I don't trust your fighting skills. Anyway,
I'm mad.
Watch yourself.
We need to take it out on somebody. She died for real. We have to cook somebody for this.
So you got yourself some backup. Suit yourself.
Dude, I do love, like, yeah, you know what? I'm not gonna lie. In the static scenes for ZZZ and in the in Honkai Star Rail, they're gonna need to step it up. Unless maybe Honkai Star Rail has, and I just don't remember. But I felt like Genshin's, like the dynamic camera movements and experimentation in Genshin since Sumeru, I'm really rocking with.
Following orders.
Yo, that's a really good point. How are these guys still alive after the loop? They're getting beat up day after day by day. That's actually funny. Now, how you alive over here? We're gonna go visit Nahida. Oh, okay. Beat him up so hard. Yeah. Ain't no way. This really is the Sub-Zero festival. Gang, what is going on? They made me do it again. Ain't no way, man. What up, JJ? I was thinking it reminds me of in Shrek when they hold up the signs to tell them, hey, yo, boo her. Boo. You had to put eyelid tape? Eyelid tape? Can you show me what that is? Take a picture. I want to see that.
Hey, this is my job. The homie Yanni.
I need to...
Me, not you.
The homie Yanni?
Fine, all right.
I don't know about who the homie Yanni.
Watch yourself.
Anyone know Yanni? Can't believe they're making me do this again.
So you got
Hey,
yourself
nice
some...
one. Nice one, JP. Damn. You can't really see it? Oh, okay.
Wind, hear me. I'll settle this.
I don't know what he thought he was gearing up for, but fair.
Busted. Things are about to get done.
La la la.
Sorry, you gotta go, and you. We good? Oh, there's another one here? That's fine. And more of these fools? Good night.
Traveler, were you just
Yes, absolutely.
those guys?
Of course she was. It was pretty obvious to me what we were doing here.
You and Nahida both. Dunyarzad wouldn't want to see you two like this. Oh, and speaking of her, Paimon just remembered something. Remember how during the first Sub-Zero's festival, before the Samsara started, we came here with Dunyarzad because she wanted to pick something up? She said it was because she had forgotten something. Okay, so Paimon's memory is working so far. Anyway, Paimon also remembers that she is staying somewhere around here. She pointed it out to us the night before the Sub-Zero's festival.
Something about it earlier. Hopefully next patch I do. What's that? Oh, what, like the skip button? Remember I said crying irritates my skin? But like, what is... Wait, I don't understand what the eyelid tape is doing. Like, I don't really know what it does. Megaru, I'm a bit confused.
Yeah, even if it's only a tiny clue, it'll probably still help us more than this needle in a haystack search. This is the place. It It's rude to enter other people's spaces without permission, but desperate times call for desperate measures. Hey, the windows are unlocked. Okay, Paimon's gonna take a peek inside.
Uh-oh, Paimon's just Link entering people's homes without permission.
This was only a temporary residence, so there was pretty much nothing inside except this book on the table. Should we open it?
After almost 16 days, I was finally able to get these notes written before the Sub-Zero Festival. Once the festival ends, you and Paimon will probably continue your journey immediately. So I was hoping that I'd be able to give this to you before that. This is a compilation of folk legends concerning Lesser Lord Kusanali, created from a series of interviews that I conducted in succession and wrote down. That's so cute. I interviewed so many people, but I'm afraid that there are very few who know much about her. Still, I hope that this will be of use to you in your search for her. Gandharva Vile's water supply. Gandharva Ville? Unclear. Gandharva Ville's water supply was once contaminated, forcing everyone to go I'm reading it too fast, so I'm just like trying to skip words. Gandharva Ville's water supply was once contaminated, forcing everyone to go very far out to get water. But one day, people suddenly found that the water was drinkable again, and some said that a green light was seen near the water's source the previous night. A green light. So like Nahida. Everyone believes that this was the divine power of Lesser Lord Kusanali at work. This sounds quite possible. The decontamination of water sources via natural means probably takes ages. Did Lesser Lord Kusanali appear in Yami? Probably. After Mama passed away, I was super afraid of the dark and couldn't sleep. But from one day on, I would hear a voice that would chat with me till I fell asleep. That's cute. A nice lady told me that Lesser Lord Kusanali must have been watching over me. Poor child. I hope that the Sub-Zero's festival makes him a little happier. This is quite similar to something I experienced back then, right when she was a kid and she was told. So that's kind of cute that that's Nahida's way of communicating with people. What I hate about the no skip feature in Genshin is I accidentally talk to someone and I have to like just skip over multiple, like I have to just click my mouse like 50 times for no reason because I'm like, I wish I could just skip this. Please just add it. Ultima, how you doing, by the way? Welcome in. I'll send you a picture. Bet. There was this one time when I'd had a wee bit too much to drink and couldn't find my way home to save my life. Then, when I turned a corner, I could have sworn I saw Lesser Lord Kusanali. She was very tall. It had the most muscular arms. This is someone else. And she caught me when I slipped and fell. The next morning, I found myself sleeping under a tree. I reckon that must have been her looking out for me. I don't know about that one, bro. I'm not sure this one had that much value as a reference. That's probably just a tree, right? Yeah, dog. I don't know. Okay.
Wow.
That's really cute. She was trying to help us out until the very end.
Sounds like she was always thinking of us even while we were away. Even though she was also busy preparing for the Sub-Zero's festival.
When we were off with Alhaitham.
Health problems to worry about. She must have wanted to give this to us as a gift on the day of the Sub-Zero's festival, right? If we hadn't found this book, we never would have known.
Good thing she snooped around, huh?
But now that we know, we can't even thank her. Hey!
Now that's sad.
La la la.
Not the sad music. The goal is to do a 360 layout. Okay. My man balling. Are we sailing off? What are we doing here? Oh, this is the... Oh. This is going to be a little bit cooked, huh? Are we going to thank her? As if she's her personally?
Traveler? You must be exhausted. Come to think of it, we've been stuck in this place for a really, really long time. Heck, even the last time we were chatting happily with Dinyarzad feels like an eternity ago.
Yeah, like months. It's kind of insane. I wonder if people are like thinking about where the hell we even are. Is Catherine even stuck in the dream? Alright, bro. Okay. That's depressing. I like to choose the sassy line or unserious line for the most part. Wait, what are we talking about? Trailblazer is unserious raccoon. I feel like... I'm trying to think of who I like the most between the protagonists. I feel like, as of recent, especially voice acted, the Traveler has got, like, a lot more personality and, like, a lot more memorable for me. Post Inazuma. But, like, I think Wise in ZZZ is kind of undefeated. Wise in ZZZ just, like, yeah. Faithun? They the ones.
Paimon still remembers when we were sitting here, and the way her eyes sparkled when she talked about Nilu's Dance of Sub-Zerus.
She never got to see it.
There will always be frustrations in life, but I know that the point of living is not to leave behind any regrets.
Why would she say that now? Damn, her will spoke to us?
Said, wasn't it?
From back then? She knew.
Yes, Traveler.
There's no way.
What is it?
Is this... Hold on, did her will get passed to, like, the puppet?
Oh. So
No,
she's
okay.
still just a puppet. But just now, how come... What? Where are we going this time?
Oh, yeah, we're... Okay. I knew she was gonna get cooked, but this is still sad, man. I was hoping for some small form of copium. Like, Nahida somehow managed to save her and, like, put her consciousness in the puppet and, like, she could live in the dream or I don't know. Something stupid. Something that means she wasn't gone forever and that she could at least see the dance. But I guess we'll do that for her. So cooked, man. So unbelievably cooked. Welcome back, Mimi. Oh, also. Megaru, why are you mugging me? Why are you mugging me? I don't think I can tell. I don't know how I would tell. I would need another picture of you. No, but your eyes look super anime.
Where are you?
No, because then she would have to take it off JP. Like, I'll just have to look at an old one. Or one where she isn't. You just I'm actually not. I actually promise you I wasn't. Because then you would have to take the tape off. And that wouldn't make sense.
The fish tastes so good.
Like, I just mean, like, I need to pull one up from, like, Twitter or something and compare. Oldest trick in the... I wasn't doing that! Yo! Why you treat me like this? Come on, man. Come on, you guys. I would just ask for another one, wouldn't I? Oh, you took it off one eye? Okay. I'm about to clip this man's ankles. I see him right there. Hold on.
If you continue to resist, we will have to order an investigation into every single event organizer.
Maybe it's Nilu's stream.
The Grand Sage has already granted you much leniency. I advise that you exercise tact.
Can I just say, okay, fake doctor ratio, that I'm upset because we're going to end the dream and then people are going to find out they've been trapped here for days. And also they're going to find out that like their friend is dead. That's unbelievably cooked. Like, what are we doing?
How did things turn out like this?
You can change it, Nilo. You have power. It's you. Wake up. You're dreaming. This is going to be the thing we do.
Traveler? You don't have to.
That makes her realize.
He's a sage from the academia. I don't want to drag you into this.
If we slap him, there's no consequences. If we slap him right now, there's no consequences. Nilo, do it.
Traveler.
Oh?
Traveler? What the heck are you doing? If you get arrested by the academia, that's another day gone to waste. Wait, they're not reacting. Have they been scared stiff?
Are they puppets? No. Because you heard my name and...
Oh,
What?
of course. If this is
Yeah, they wouldn't put themselves in the dream.
put themselves through this?
So are they being controlled though? Like, I don't think that there's nothing behind there. Why is he saying traveler? I think he's watching through himself.
So they're just substitutes.
Absolutely slap him then.
What happened to the Grand Sage and his entourage?
So they left.
Like I said, they symbolize the goddess of
Went
flowers.
extinct.
It's just a shame that all the real Padisaras went extinct after her death.
Yes. The Greater Lord brought forth new Padisaras in memory of the goddess of flowers. But she ultimately could never truly replicate that beautiful shade of purple.
That beautiful shade of purple.
It's these.
Aren't these flowers real Padisaras? Just like the ones from the legend? I didn't even notice. Tanyarzad, did you find these?
No, they're not real. We have to let her know.
Didn't you just say all the real flowers went extinct after the goddess of flowers passed away?
This is the sign that she's in a dream to wake her up.
Yeah. What's going on here? Huh?
Imagine that the Grand Sage and his entourage are not here in front of you. Yeah, it is her.
You guys are acting weird. But okay, I'll try. Hey!
Don't.
What a surprise! Purple Padisaras don't exist in the real world anymore. But in Nilu's subconscious, they can appear as decorations on the stage.
Right. Especially because she must have thought about them like just before as well. It would make sense for those to pop up.
Just like the example Nahida told us. People assumed there will be food on a plate, and Nilu assumed there would be real Padisaras in the flower pots. So when you saw the flowers, you instantly knew it was Nilu? But if we want to end the samsara, we need the host to become aware that they're dreaming.
Yeah, and you just said that out loud now, so she must know.
Nilu realized that.
She ain't deaf.
Am I dreaming?
You thought she could hear that?
So I'm right. Is this Lesser Lord Kusanali responding to our celebration of the Sabzeruz festival?
Wrong guess, but you aren't completely wrong either. The point is, what made you think this is a dream?
She should be like, yeah, well, I heard you, sir.
As far as you know, people in Sumeru don't dream, right?
Yeah, but have you heard the tale of the first sage? To prevent a calamity, he went on a journey to find the Dendroarchon.
Okay.
Ooh, sounds familiar. Dinyarzad told us a story like that when we first arrived in Sumeru City. So it was about the first sage, huh?
Yep, but in the part you heard, he hadn't become the first sage yet.
Ah, I
There's
see.
more to the story. His piety and wisdom were acknowledged by the Dendroarchon, and she finally gave her blessing to him. All kinds of spectacular scenes appeared in front of the first sage, as if all the knowledge in the world was being painted onto a canvas right before him. He was captivated. After who knows how long, he mastered all the knowledge he could comprehend. Afterward, he said to the Dendro Archon, "I miss my parents, my wife, and my children. I've been away from home for far too long. They must be worried." The Dendro Archon smiled. The next second, the sage found himself lying in his bed, as if he had just woken up from a dream.
Because it was.
His wife lying next to him said, "You're off to search for the Dendro Archon today, aren't you?"
So he gained all
Have
that
a
knowledge
safe
through the
journey,
dream.
my love. In the end, the first sage took care of many disasters in Sumeru City and founded the Academia. What a happy ending.
Yeah, well, it would be if they weren't using their powers for evil now. You like anyone from the Sumeru cast? Yeah, I really like Nilu. Nahida is like one of my children that I've adopted. That's it so far. Not really met too many people.
So
I've seen some trailers,
Sage
but
was dreaming ever since the beginning of the story? He never went on his journey?
Yes, but his faith and determination were conveyed to the Dendro Archon, so she blessed him in the form of a dream.
Paimon understands where you're coming from now. That's a really interesting connection. But we really gotta wake up soon, like the sage in the story.
I see. Well, it just so happens
she gonna
that
dance?
today's Sub-Zero's
She ain't never
festival
gonna
is
dance, is
almost
she?
over too. Since we're in a dream, let's make this
Let's
final
go.
dance of Sub-Zero's as beautiful as we can.
hey, if it's you, it's not going to be hard, is it? We're getting a whole cutscene for this. The rainbow. Why she look like she's summoning 5 stars?
The wait is over, everyone. I dedicate this to our god, the dance of Sub-Zeros.
I forget how beautiful her hair is as well, actually. Until I see her emotion. This is so Disney, the way it's waking everyone up. It's deconstructing the world as she dances. That's so cool.
I'd be lying if I said I had no regrets. I would have loved to see Nilu's dance.
So we have to see out for her. She doesn't even know about Dunya's art. Oh! I shouldn't be surprised because Hu Tao exists, but sure. Her consciousness was trapped? Because they say death and sleep are like cousins, right? Maybe that's how she was able to stay here, to be able to watch it. Oh, I'm glad she got to see it at least. Okay. Damn, she really did die though. Damn, that was sad. That was pretty, but that was really sad.
Oh, good morning, traveler. Oh, Paimon feels like she's been asleep for the longest time.
I mean, we didn't wake up in front of Nahida, but still triggered, low-key. Not gonna lie. Damn. Yo, what anime have aired this week that I probably haven't watched, gang? I need to catch up on some stuff. We'll figure that out later, though. No big deal. No rush right now. Good morning.
Paimon's head feels super heavy. Did we oversleep? Do you even remember going to sleep last night? Paimon thinks it was after the Sub-Zero's festival. The Sub-Zero's festival!
You good, girl?
Escape from the Sub-Zero Samsara? Quick, take off your Akasha terminal.
She ain't there no more. Thing is, would her body just...
She's not in her room. What happened? Huh? What usual spot?
The bench? Oh no, where she was standing. Dan Dan peak episode. Oh, a new episode of Dan. Okay, we need to watch yesterday's episode of Dan Dan. Panty and Sucking I've never seen. Seventh Prince. I started watching the first episode of season 2, but it didn't continue because I was tired. To Be Hero X, I'm all up to date with. I think that's all you've said. That I can see anyway. Oh, I need to watch the new Shield Hero episode that dropped. That's one. Huh? What?
Well done, Traveler and Paimon. And thank you, Dunyarzad, for organizing the Sub-Zero's festival for me.
Why the hell is Nahida Catherine? And why is Dunyarzad alive?
I'm sorry, who are...
Dunyarzad!
What?
Yay! Oh, don't scare us like that!
Oh, Traveler Paimon. I have something amazing to tell you. I just had a dream. And I saw Nilu performing the dance.
So you died in the dream, but no, What? I'm happy she's alive, but what? This game stays gaslighting me. This Genshin Impact stays gaslighting me, bro. Oh. Yeah, we're not even close. That's fine. So yeah, we're continuing the story. Don't worry. Hold on. Let me collect my. You're only in part 2? This is correct. I am only in part 2. I don't know what that has to do with my confusion. Nothing else to collect. It's a long story? I know. I didn't assume it was the end of the arc. Yeah, like, gang, don't worry. I know it's gonna be explained to me. Like, I'm not. It's fine. But I'm just expressing shock in the moment, you know, as I'm sure you were all surprised, probably, at being gaslit multiple times. Like, it's fine. The game will tell me. Damn, that was interesting. Not enough for a wish.
You're actually Nahida, aren't you?
Uh-huh. Obviously.
Catherine was acting weird when we met at the Sub-Zero's festival. And Dunyarzad, did you save her?
So the entire time Catherine was Nahida, I didn't even process that because she was walking around like a normal human being and we were like, okay.
It's a really long story. We shouldn't disturb her. Her consciousness is still weakened. Let's chat somewhere else. How about by the Traveler's favorite bench?
I like how it was my favorite bench. All right, Donnie, we'll catch you in a little bit. What? Okay, well, it's nice she's alive. You said she dodged the Tepe treatment? Honestly, yeah. What the hell you doing down there, big dog? As a theorist, playing the story every patch. That's why I just got to do it every other line of dialogue. I just have to theorize Wagwan. Chill. Run me my bench. There she is.
first. It's such a relief that she's alright.
After we parted on the last day of the Sumeru's festival, I left the city and saw what the traveler had described.
All right, what did you see?
Among the countless dreams, I found one that was growing fainter and fainter. This proved my suspicion. Once Dunyarzad could no longer bear the Akasha harvesting her dreams, her consciousness began to dissipate. But this
Wait, was it
also
staying?
escaped the Akasha's
So
control.
her consciousness was staying in her own dream in a separate space or something?
Such a small fragment of consciousness can't last for very long, though. It will return to its original dream, where both will gradually fade until they completely disappear.
Did Nahida save her? Dude, it's funny because when I thought she died, I was saying I was hoping she would save her like some copium. The copium was real.
I used all the power I had to keep her dying dream alive as long as possible. But it still wouldn't have lasted for much longer if it hadn't been for you two breaking the samsara.
So it looks like we did manage to save Dunyarzad.
Hell yeah.
Not a moment too soon.
Huh?
This game, bro.
Why are you two smiling so happily? I thought you'd be so moved that you'd start crying. I need to spend more time observing human emotions.
Sometimes being happy is just happy. It doesn't have to involve tears all the time. Like, damn.
Both are fine. Everyone reacts differently.
All right. You two must have a lot of other questions for me, right? After all, you saved my faithful believer.
Specifically, why do you look like Catherine?
I will answer any and all questions. To be accurate, I'm using the Akasha as a medium to occupy Catherine's consciousness.
How did you do that? Poor Catherine. Does this mean you can also occupy other people's consciousnesses?
Theoretically, I can enter anyone's
That's
mind
kind
as
of
long as
crazy.
they're wearing their Akasha
That's
tuner.
insane. That might be helpful later.
The Akasha is the legacy of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. As Lesser Lord Kusanali and the first Akasha terminal, my consciousness has always been linked to the Akasha. I've always respected my people's free will, so I've never actually occupied their consciousness. When necessary, I just borrow this bionic Snezhnayan puppet.
Bionic Snezhnayan. Catherine Snezhnayan? What?
Hold on.
What?
Did we just learn some deep, dark secret? So Catherine is... No.
Huh?
Dr. Paimon felt something was off about her.
Sorry, my brain is just processing what I just heard. They did not drop that so casually. Paimon is Snezhnayan and just stationed everywhere. Could she not be like Facebook and listening everywhere to see Wagwan and feed it back to the Fatui? What's going on? That's insane. What in the fresh hell? Genshin Impact, what are you doing to me, bro? Wow. Wow. That ad. Oh, you got an ad? Damn. If I had it my way, you guys wouldn't see any ads, but that's why in the end I just ended up paying for Twitch Turbo just so I stopped seeing them when I enter stream. Gonna have to count money, which means I'm not gonna touch my phone much. I'll send you a pic. I think you can see it in this one now that I only have one. Okay. Thank you. I know I pulled my phone up like right now as if like you already did it. Archering? You're out here being the bone of your sword?
What about your own body? Why do you need to borrow other people's? Don't you live in the sanctuary of Surasthana?
That story begins a long time ago. After Greater Lord Rukkhadevata disappeared, the sages found my newly born self and took me back to Sumeru.
Sage's finding her as wild, actually.
At that time, I was young and weak. The sages kept me in the sanctuary of Surasthana, ostensibly for the sake of protecting me. But I've hardly heard from them since.
Well, you see Catherine in Mondstadt, Liyue, and Inazuma, she can't be... I mean, I knew that. Like, that was obvious. I'm not shocked about that. Like, we've always just said, she's Nurse Joy, haha, like they made little robots and like station them in sections. Like, the fact she's bionic isn't crazy. It's the fact she's Snezhnayan specifically to me that blew my mind. Like, there's just some random law that caught me off guard. Like, what the hell? We thought they were officer. That's what I'm saying. That's exactly what I thought. I thought she was just the officer Jenny Nurse Joy type beat.
However, I do understand that they had hoped to find Greater Lord Rukkhadevata instead of me, a symbol of her passing.
So, the sages basically put their new Archon under house arrest?
Basically, yeah.
Why don't you teach them a lesson, Nahida?
What's she gonna do? Put them in an armbar with those little hands?
In some ways, they aren't wrong. Greater Lord Rukkhadevata was omniscient and omnipotent. Even after her death, the Akasha is still empowering this nation. And I'm still really far away from
She's
being
very
able
insecure
to call
about that.
myself the God of Wisdom. Moreover, the academia is also more proficient at governing this country. My existence has little meaning.
Bless her. Do you know what I will say though? Yo, that man that carried the guy could definitely have been Nahida now, because if you can possess anyone with like a terminal, an Akasha terminal, then it's very likely that like they could have just got the body of a big, strong, abled guy and just picked them up and put them under the tree. Like Dunyazar's research, like that interview could have quite literally had been Nahida for real. That's so funny. Since we know the truth, can I say about what? I don't know. I don't know. If it doesn't spoil me on anything past here, then sure. Damn. Wait, let me see, Meguru. When stand beside Catherine at the guild, sometimes she has a voice line that's rebooting. Yeah, I know. That's like partly why we knew she was a robot. Like, I don't think that's new. Like, we've been known she's bionic. Even if the game didn't tell us before that, that's not shocking. Okay, I think I can kind of tell. Hold on. I need to look at the I can see the difference between your eyes now. Which one has tape on though? Is it the right one? Or is it the... No, because your eye shape. I'm looking at your eyelids, but the eye shape on your left eye looks similar to the first picture. All right, common knowledge for us then? Yeah, I wasn't... I don't think that's like a crazy revelation. The only thing that shocked me within that whole thing is that she's SNES Nayan. Like, we didn't know she's a robot. Even like at the start of this arc, when she was walking around, I was like, she seems far too human. In the picture, it's the left, but IRL, it's your right eye. Okay, thank you.
Yeah, you got a lot of believers.
Yeah, all three of us. I'm kidding.
Festival. Everyone who showed up truly loves you.
Thank you for the kind words. But I honestly don't need physical freedom as long as I can connect my consciousness to the Akasha.
Hold on, I'm gonna need to look at Shui Yi from Honkai Star Rail, actually. Now we're talking about Catherine being a robot or bionic. Give me a sec. The colors aren't that similar, but I was thinking, hold on, their color scheme from far away, I might mistake them. Potentially. It's not as similar as I remembered them being, but they do have the same like green, white, and red color scheme going on. Short bob, both robots, different colored eyes though.
Trying to find a way to save Irminsul is my life's mission and top priority. I will work on that, and try to live up to being a deity in the meantime. Every once in a while, I will also take up the duties of the God of Wisdom and enlighten a lost soul here and there. Doing all that should be enough.
At the Avidia forest, there was this incense that made the traveler fall unconscious and dream of a huge tree and a red sky.
You also heard someone's voice, right? It said world and forget me.
Yeah!
Don't forget me.
So you do know! We've been wanting to ask you what that was about, and if the red sky was related to Conria.
It seems like the traveler established a connection to Irminsul. That was a message left by Greater Lord Ruka.
A lost memory.
Residual consciousness in Irminsul. Perhaps her last memory before she died. As you two probably know, Greater Lord Ruka Devata disappeared after the disaster in Conria. The timings of these events do line up, so your suspicions are reasonable.
I'm gonna be honest, right? So after the trailer we saw with the shades yesterday, my brain can't stop thinking about it. So now I'm thinking, did Greater Lord Ruka Devata do something to upset the shades and they took care of her? Because it seems like every Archon has some kind of contact with them, and now I'm fearing that the Archons will actually be enemies, or we'll have to fight them by the end of the game. Like by the end of Genshin, I think we're gonna have to fight all the Archons again, except maybe Raiden Shogun, because I say again, but you know, it would make more sense if they were on our sides. But I feel like maybe they don't have a choice in what's gonna happen. I need to continue the story quest and stuff, but like, I don't know, man. I'm really interested to see where this is all gonna fall exactly. But this is probably an important story clue for people that have all the details.
A message from Greater Lord Ruka Devata? We thought it was from King Deshret.
King Deshret? That god who died even longer ago? Some present-day desert dwellers still worship him. You probably just heard some of their conspiracies.
Okay, so what does the message mean?
I still haven't managed to decipher it. Even the Akasha isn't currently capable of doing that. Greater Lord Ruka Devata's residual consciousness in Irminsul seems to be contaminated with something that has a very dangerous aura to it. Many devoted scholars go mad as soon as they connect their consciousness. I've warned the Academia about this many times, but people still keep falling victim to it. But I believe this is the key to saving Irminsul. That's why I've kept trying to decipher it.
I'm sure she'll figure it out.
So the tree in the vision was Irminsul? Oh, Tainari also said that Irminsul is sick. Is it because of the contaminated consciousness? But even if you can't figure out what that vision was all about, it seems like our search for you was all in vain.
The traveler wasn't affected after coming in contact with that consciousness. I've never seen anyone
because
like
we're an
that.
alien.
With you here, we may have a chance at deciphering it. No, we must decipher its secrets. I've already eliminated all other factors that might affect Irminsul. This is the only one left. This puzzle has life and death at stake. It could determine Irminsul's fate, as well as Tevat's. There's never been any big problems with the Academia's governance of Sumeru. This is the first time I've seen them step out of line.
Is that because someone else is controlling what they do now? We know from that trailer that Kole had a vision of one of the Fatui members. Maybe he's messing with stuff, messing with them.
I wonder what caused them to go down this path, and what they hope to achieve. Even though the city's residents haven't noticed anything strange, if the traveler hadn't broken the Sumeru's samsara, the situation could have become dire. I tried to do some investigating in the Akasha, but I couldn't find anything suspicious. And all the people of interest seem to purposely avoid wearing their Akasha terminals. I think they're deliberately
they know
trying
what's
to
going
hide
on.
something.
Oh, that reminds Paimon. In Gandharvaville, there was a sage who had invited Tainari to join some kind of project. Could it be related?
Probably. He probably knew it was shady, which is why he didn't want to join.
Regardless,
Also, the way they said traveler, like they know what's going on.
investigate the sage's motives, make things right, and punish them if needed. But I'll have to be discreet.
That's like
See me coming.
they see her as their child or something, or a child. That's why they're like, hey, well, what's she gonna do? She's stuck there in that little room. We're alright.
Got it. I hope My answers were satisfactory, seekers of knowledge.
She's grounded, talking about, I'm gonna punish my parents.
To be honest, maintaining Dunyarzad's fading dream took a lot of mental energy. I think I may need to rest for a while. Oh, and you don't need to worry too much about the Sage's activities for now. The Akasha won't be able to conduct another project on the scale of the Sumeru Samsara in the immediate future.
Go and get some sleep. Leave everything to us.
What a relief.
This voice coming out of Catherine's still slightly uncomfortable.
This is truly the most exhausting birthday I've ever had.
Oh, happy birthday.
Traveler? Paimon?
And she's back.
Why am I here? Do either of you know?
Oh, you just needed to reboot or something. I don't know.
Maybe you were sleepwalking. You know you can't wake up a sleepwalker. We happened to walk by, so we thought we'd wait for you to wake up.
I see. Huh. I should visit my maintenance personnel sometime.
Literally.
Oh, I'm fine. I better go. Thank you.
Maintenance personnel. You know what? Now I need to know. Did they go to Snezhnaya to get maintenance done, or is there like local for them to get that done? Fascinating, man. Fascinating.
Sumeru City, but ever since we last said goodbye to Lesser Lord.
Yeah, we're not ready. That's fine. Oh. Paimon just shut up randomly? Okay.
Just keep waiting.
Right. What up, Tap Tap? Welcome in. How are you? I'm going to be right back, gang. I'll see you in a mo and we'll continue for a little bit. I need to figure something out real quick. I'll be back. Yay. It's me. Yay. Don't I get a ooh I do? Give me that right now. It's time for the wish. It's time to wish. Gang. By the power of Chimchar, okay? By the power of Chimchar the Pokemon, who is also fire type, you know, is red, orange all over, and it also got a little hair thing going on like Morvika. You are about to summon Morvika for me, Chimchar. Here she is. I'm releasing Chimchar. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Close enough. I'll take it. It wasn't close enough. He lied. By he, I mean me. I do want 2 of these, though. Yoink. Because you never know. It might end up... Why did I leave? Mahi trying to get Kerching. Bump, 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 bump. Nope. What's the last 5-star I got from this? I actually don't remember, but that's okay. Right, let us continue the story, shall we, gang? Yeah, I might just do Honkai Star Rail on Monday. But then I also want to talk about some Genshin stuff, so maybe we'll do Genshin into Honkai Star Rail combo. Wednesday stream. I'm not streaming on Tuesday because I got something going on. Wednesday stream. Klee, I'm trying to talk.
Klee be doomed.
This thing is always here. Is this a representative of Nahida?
Astra
Applesauce.
We meet again, you two.
Hi, Catherine. Do you have any commissions for us today?
Commissions, huh?
Why are you so confused?
Think. Oh, how about this? Please attend the Academia's Academic Symposium this afternoon and recite a love poem on stage.
Why? Will I pull for Miyabi on 2.1? Yes. If I got the... Absolutely. I will say though, I need to get back on ZZZ in the next week. Just to make sure that I can even... Well, first of all, I want to catch up and be like fully caught up with the story. My goal, okay? My goal with gacha games is to be fully caught up on everything, so when a new patch comes out, I can just stream and play. And then make a video. Same day or the next day. So we'll figure that out.
Wait, say what now?
Yeah, that's a random commission.
If possible, please also use your camera to capture the reaction of the audience upon finishing the poem.
Huh?
Who requested
What
this?
kind of commission is that?
I see.
I don't get embarrassed easy. Even I felt embarrassed.
In this commission. In that case, please go to Port Armos and convince the Eremites there to spend some time volunteering at the local orphanage.
Hey, that's not any better.
I'm sure the mercenaries will have some interesting reactions as well.
Paimon's gotta ask. Just who exactly has been submitting these commissions to the Adventurers Guild?
Oh, the commissioner? Well, actually,
yeah.
I wanted to see the two of you in action.
She's setting up Nahida.
Was it so obvious? I was hoping you would actually take one of those commissions. That kind of chance
You little
to
rascal.
observe humans doesn't come by often.
You little rascal, this kid.
Ah, so it's Nahida. Paimon just knew Catherine wouldn't crack those kinds of jokes. When did you get into her head?
From when she said, Ad Astra Abyssosque?
Yeah, that 100% confirms to me, though, that that bird is a representative of Nahida in some way. Like, whenever I see that, I should assume Nahida's about.
So it's been
Watching.
you this whole time? Are you done resting up, Nahida?
Yes. I've been sleeping ever since we parted ways, and I even had a really, really long dream. It was another dream about the Sub-Zerus Festival, except it was a happy one.
That's cute.
In my dream, I was sitting in the middle of a flower terrace, and everyone in Sumeru City was holding hands as they danced in circles around me. They danced round and round, and everyone looked really happy. I also got to sit on a gigantic flower carriage. Ferris, the Knight of Flowers, raised me really, really high above the ground.
Cute.
And I was throwing an endless amount of Yalda candies at
She
the
just wanted to have a birthday party, man.
You know, Nahida, maybe your dream is how
Yeah.
Sub-Zero's festival really should be. It's meant to be a
Literally.
joyous time where everyone gets together to celebrate your birthday.
She's 7? Why did you say it like that? I don't know how old she is actually. No one actually tell me, and because it might be revealed in the game or lore that I want to check out. But like, to me, she's clearly a child in a sense. She's possessing the body of a robot though, so I hope that helps.
Huh? Wasn't I describing a really happy dream? Why are you both looking at me like that? Wait, could this be an example of the emotion known as pity?
Damn.
No.
Well, a little bit. We are a little bit. Let's not lie to her.
We just don't want you to feel too sad. By the way, have you had a chance to visit Dunyarzad? How's she doing? The Homiyanis haven't allowed any visitors after the festival, so we haven't been able to check on her.
I love their names. Because the way they say it, I keep thinking they're talking about the homie Yanni. I don't know who Yanni is, but that's the homie.
Yes, I paid her a visit right after I woke up. She was resting at the time. Her condition is stabilized. However, since Elazar is a manifestation of the withering on the human body, we can only cure it by finding a way to take care of Irminsul's own withering.
So we have to take care of the problem from the root. Why does the traveler look so angry? You see that? Got steam coming from her head.
But for the moment, our top focus should still be figuring out what the sages are up to and what they're planning.
Right. Who knows what'll happen if they manage to pull off another scheme like the Samsara of the Sub-Zero's festival.
So our first priority should be investigating and putting a stop to the sages' activities. As for how we should pull that off, let's discuss it somewhere else.
Sorry, as soon as you notice people are waking up, why have you not run away?
Oh, good point.
Like the sages, I mean.
We're gonna be borrowing Catherine for a little while.
And we're in Act 3. It's time. I'll move 2 steps.
Let's continue our chat here.
Okay, so do you have any ideas on how we can investigate the sages, Nahida?
Actually, I've already done a little bit of work on that. But for now, I want to hear your thoughts. I've already tried that.
Oh.
But all the key members of the Academia, even the core of 30 guards,
Oh, yeah, she said they don't wear them. So it'd have to be someone close to them or a student.
It seems that from the very beginning, they've been guarding against info leaks from the Akasha. Of course, it could also be because they're
That's exactly
wary
what
of
it
me.
is.
Have you already caught the sage's attention?
I'm guessing not yet. But distrusting me would make perfect sense if they've ever paid attention to the urban legends about me.
Pew pew, who we shooting, Mimi? JP? Yes, tap tap. You consider yourself a casual player? Oh, a casual player. Oh, sure. Like, I'm in this for the story, specifically. I'm starting to enjoy more, like, building characters slowly, but I'm definitely a casual. For me, majority of the time, when I play a game, it's for the story. Unless it's something like Mario Kart or Splatoon, which I still think I play casually. I don't think I'm a tryhard in general. I think if I have like a specific goal, then I'm a tryhard. Otherwise, skip. Wait, what are we skipping? Huh?
In any case, I probably can't take over their minds directly.
Splatoon story featuring Megan soon. Yeah, I need to figure something out. Like, unironically.
No way, that's too risky.
You mean it'd be too easy to get caught?
You don't want to get them in trouble?
No, it's not that.
Yeah.
We shouldn't involve innocent students in this. A single mistake could completely ruin their lives. Doing that would be ignoring the safety of my people for my own selfish goals. How is that any different from what the sages are doing?
She's cute. I like Nahida.
That's a good point.
That's my child.
Spoken like the god of Sumeru.
We're in the dark as of now. Since we still don't know anything about their goals, any rash move could tip them off and lead to terrible consequences. After all, every person in Sumeru City is one of their hostages.
Are we really out of ideas? Nahida, you're super smart, so you already have something in mind, right? Don't keep us in suspense. Spill the beans already.
According to a popular theory from the Vahumana Darshan of the Academia, rejecting impractical motions at the beginning of a planning session will give more weight to the actual proposal.
Okay.
Okay, but aren't you the god of wisdom? You don't have to use that kind of gimmick to
Yeah, it's kind of annoying.
Well, I've been thinking that if I can't directly possess the leaders, and if I can't get ordinary people involved, then I should find someone who's already involved, but hasn't decided to side with the sages.
Like?
You're saying we should recruit a spy? That does sound like it could work. Oh, before coming back, we met someone named Alhaitham. He seems like he acts alone, and he likes doing stuff behind
That's
the
a
Academia's
good one.
back.
It would make sense for why we were introduced to him at that point too.
Actually, I already have someone in mind.
Never mind.
Do you still remember that female scholar named Sataria?
Sataria. Paimon remembers now. Isn't she the one
Talking about Dr. Ratio?
trailing behind the Grand Sage of the Academia? We ran into her basically every time the Sumeru's festival repeated itself. You could even say we're old enemies by now. Paimon still remembers the smug and mean way she always spoke to Nilu.
But what was she wearing?
I've always liked observing all kinds of people, and Sataria has always stood out from the crowd.
Hold on, do they both have Akasha terminals in their area though? Doesn't necessarily she means what she wears one out of the dream.
She was born in the desert and was hailed as their greatest genius. Her academic gifts allowed her special admission into the Academia, and also gave her the opportunity to serve as the sage's assistant.
Okay, that's interesting.
Oh, Paimon didn't know she was from the desert. She must be pretty special then. Paimon feels like most of the desert dwellers around the city are working as mercenaries.
I don't like this stereotyping, Paimon.
The name Sataria means star. When she lived in the desert, she shone like the brightest star in the night sky.
Rexfire, welcome in. Or Rexfy, welcome in. What's going on?
Later on, she was chosen by the sun. The star was given a place in the daytime sky to complement the sun's dazzling light. Soon after, the star witnessed the sun scorching the earth, which brought forth many disasters. The star began to waver. Instead of staying beside such a sun, wouldn't it be better to return and light up part of the night sky? But in the end, she couldn't give up the radiance of daytime. To cope with her shame, the star buried her guilt and closed her eyes.
Yeah, this is literally just what she's thinking. She's just like, ooh, I'ma just roll with it. I'ma just go along with it, I guess. Okay. You're doing great? Hell yeah, not bad, Rex. We're doing alright. A little warm, but other than that, I'm good.
From the sound of it, Sataria's just hung up on the research opportunities here. But she doesn't really support the Academia. She still feels guilty about not doing more for the desert, right? She's just running away from her problems.
Right.
Indeed. When they are presented with complex moral issues, many people will simply plug their ears and go with the flow until the problem can't be fixed anymore. She's suppressing a lot of guilt, but before she realized it, she had already become the sage's accomplice.
Now she can't deal with it, so she doesn't know what to...
schemes anymore.
I mean, yeah, I guess we could speak to her in a way that makes her want to side with us, or makes her remember who she is. You're sweating so bad. It's bare hot, fam. For no reason. It's actually annoying. Like, when I go outside, I'm like, oh, it's not bad. But because I'm sitting here in front of my PC streaming with lights on me, yo, it's a bit much.
Right. We must somehow make her face her problems again. That way, not only can we get useful intel from her, but she can also use it as an opportunity to redeem herself. From my past observations, Cetaria will take a day off from the academia every 10 days to do some shopping in the city. Tomorrow afternoon just happens to be a shopping day for her. That'll be our chance. To prepare, let's go check out some of her favorite spots, and have a quick chat with a few of the vendors there.
Alright, so we are stalking her? Nah, I'm kidding. We're just finding out information by talking to people she knows. Not the same. Damn! Who's that? Can I get Saber? Oh, I don't know. I imagine so. Have I even put any money at all into Honkai Star Rail? I don't think I have. The only one I know for sure is Genshin. Maybe I did. But then some people have put... I think some people have bought me crystals. Oh, that's you, Rex! I was like, damn, who's damn? No. This is what I mean about that. This is why Genshin needs a skip button. Because what do you mean I accidentally talking to guys and now I can't, like... That... What? Okay. Oh, Saber's running for 3 patches. That's fire then. Well, I'm not stuck in the Sub-Zero Festival anymore, so we can explore more if I really want. Marvika, I need you. Marvika, I miss you. What if I opened up Honkai Star Rail just to see? Because I'm gonna stream it a little bit on Monday, so maybe I should just wait until then, if we're being real.